Hello everyone, that's tuning in today's first video, doing the 5-day forecast for today's first video, having a detailed look at the weather next 5 days across the British Isles, as always on a Wednesday. It's fairly straightforward for the weather for the next 5 days, so that's the good news for me. Up to Monday, which is the end of 5-day forecast period, things are quite straightforward and got moderately green. It's beyond that, just beyond that, actually from Tuesday onwards, that we have all of the uncertainty in relation to the weather next week. And I'll talk much more about that in today's second video. But before we get on with that, we've got 5-day forecast to do, so I'll get on with 5-day forecast for you in a moment. Just to say that I'm still using my new webcam, the Logi Tech Cam. I'm now streaming it through my old AvaCam application, so the box there that you're looking at to see my image through the webcam is what you're used to. So you have to let me know whether you prefer that sort of view that you're seeing today through webcam, or whether you prefer the webcam view yesterday. I thought yesterday's webcam, the large box that was around the webcam, was a little bit intrusive, so this one looks rather smaller and more compact. But you have to let me know through the comments what you think. Anyway, hopefully everything is streaming up okay and my mouth is in sync with how I'm speaking through this new webcam. So let me know what you think via the comments. Websites using for 5-day forecast coming from theweatherout.com and webtent.de. You can find links to both websites on my links page, and let's get on with 5-day forecast. So we've had Storm Eleanor. I'm sure you've heard all about Storm Eleanor on the news. It has brought some very windy weather indeed, gusts up to 80, 90, 100 miles an hour in places, and been pretty wild overnight into the morning. The worst of that is easing now. Still windy, it's still very windy across central parts of the country particularly, but we will find the winds gradually easing down through the course of this afternoon. It's left us with showery conditions, really, quite a lot of cloud, but some brighter skies will be coming through during this afternoon. So that's a radar pitch from the Weather Outlook. You can see that we have got these showery bursts across parts of west and southwest Scotland, also heavy showers through Northern Ireland, going over the Irish Sea into northwest England, and also down into Wales as well. Further south and east of that, there's a lot of dry weather, but some of these showers could get blown through on those brisk winds. So this is how the Scottish pressure chart is looking today. So the centre of Storm Eleanor by 6 o'clock this evening will be over Denmark as that area of low pressure there, leaving us with this strong run of west and northwesterly winds. So for the rest of this afternoon, we'll have further showers in the north and the west. Some of them will be heavy. There could be crack of thunder mixed in, maybe some hail, and don't be surprised if you get some sleet or snow over high ground across Scotland. The south and the east tending to get the driest of the weather, but there will be a few showers blowing through there on those brisk winds. You'll notice that across Scotland, winds are light. No problems with winds up there, but down across England and Wales, still quite a windy afternoon, albeit gradually, and Northern Ireland too, gradually we'll see the worst of the winds easing down into this evening. Temperatures ranging from around, say, 3 to 10 degrees Celsius. It does feel colder today in those winds. Overnight tonight, we're going to find the next area of low pressure starting to move in from the Atlantic. So I think this evening we'll see the winds dropping out pretty much across the whole country. We'll get light winds for a time. Going to be much calmer night, and there'll be long clear spells through the first part of the night, but then later on we're going to find cloud and rain spreading into Ireland, Wales and southwest England. Some of that rain will be quite heavy. Further north and east of that, which is Scotland and East England, will stay dry and quite cold, with temperatures going down close to freezing, particularly across Scotland and northeastern parts of England too. Through the course of Thursday, this next area of low pressure is moving in from off the Atlantic. So although northern eastern areas will probably start off dry during the course of Thursday morning, we're going to find cloud and rain across Ireland, England and Wales, and that's gradually going to push northwards through the course of the afternoon. So we'll push the rain through northern England into Scotland during the course of Thursday, with drier conditions following along behind, probably with a fair amount of cloud though for England and Wales. As that rain pushes northwards, it's coming into increasingly cold air, so there could be snow over the Pennines and perhaps down to low levels actually across some parts of central and southern Scotland through the course of Thursday afternoon and Thursday evening. Temperatures in the south still relatively mild, around 10 or 11 degrees, but getting colder up in the north, just 2 to 5 degrees across many parts of Scotland and northern England. And that's a trend through the rest of the 5-day forecast period. So on Friday, we've got this flabby area of low pressure sitting across the country. There'll be showery bursts of rain coming with that as well. Also some drier and brighter interludes. The winds turning into the north and northeast across Scotland, so it's becoming colder. I think we'll see any showery rain there turning increasingly to sleet and snow. And later on, we could find some sleet or snow coming into parts of Northern Ireland and Northern England as well. Further south, the showery bursts will be mostly falling as rain. It's going to be a colder day in the south on Friday, with temperatures just 7 to 9 degrees, and in the north it will be genuinely cold there as that northeasterly wind freshens up. Temperatures there just 1 to 3 degrees across much of Scotland, feeling quite bitter as those northeasterly winds begin to pick up. Then the weather changes completely into the weekend, so high pressure takes over. Its centre is to the west of Scotland, so it's pulling the winds around that high pressure from an east or northeasterly direction. It's going to be a cold weekend, to say the least. So Saturday, we may still have a few showery bursts of rain, possibly there was sleet or snow mixed in first thing. Most of that will die away, and then we'll have fairly decent sunny spells, but we'll have this nagging east to northeasterly wind, which will make it feel really quite cold indeed. Temperatures ranging from around, say, 2 to 7 degrees Celsius, 7 most likely down in the far southwest of England. A widespread frost on Saturday night, and that leads us into a colder day on Sunday. By Sunday, the high pressure is centering itself sort of over North Sea and towards Denmark, with easterly winds on the southern side of that area of high pressure, pulling in bitterly cold continental air from off the continent. So Friday, Sunday, I should say, will be a colder day. We'll have a widespread frost to start off with. There will be sunny spells, fairly decent sunny spells actually for the north, although perhaps a few freezing fog patches. Down in the south, probably bringing in more in way of cloud at times with these easy winds, and maybe a few snow flurries around southern and southeastern coast. But the main thing will be the cold, because temperatures are going to be ranging from no better than close to freezing across some parts of Scotland where that fog lingers, to maybe just 4 or 5 degrees down in the south. But once you add on the easterly wind across England and Wales, and the sort of dry air that we're bringing in off the continent, will feel bitter, with temperatures feeling sub-zero, I would have thought, in those easterly winds. Quite a wind chill. And that continues into Monday as well. So high pressure is still dominating to our east. We're still bringing in this easterly wind on Monday. So a lot of dry weather, but it will be very cold. There's going to be a widespread frost early and late on Monday. Probably quite a severe frost in some northern parts of the country, and that easterly wind will accentuate the cold, will feel bitter, with temperatures probably no better, around 3 or 4 degrees for many of us by day, colder than that at night with widespread frost, and feeling colder in the easterly wind. Now beyond this, the GFS, which is the model we're using for 5-day forecast, wants to break this high pressure down very quickly and return us back to an Atlantic flow. The other models are very much disagreeing with that and want to turn things increasingly cold actually through the course of next week. And I'll have much more about this in today's second video. So do come back. It'll be quite an interesting one. Do come back this afternoon for today's second video update. Finally, just having a look at charts and weather outlook. So here we go with today's weather. We've got showers in the northwest, a lot of dry weather in the east. Wet weather spreading northwards and eastwards across the country through the course of Thursday, tomorrow. Then Friday, brighter, colder weathers begin to push down into the north, still showery down in the south. By Saturday and Sunday, we're facing a cold weekend. It will be quite bitter, especially by Sunday. It's going to be widespread frost early and late, but also lots of dry weather and plenty, excuse me, plenty of sunshine too. And these dry and cold conditions continue into Monday as well. Will feel bitter, especially across England and Wales, in those strong easterly winds. And then where things go beyond that, we'll have much more on it in today's second video. So, in summary, we're starting off with the lingering effects of Storm Eleanor. We're beginning stormy, but it will be calming down over the 5 days. In fact, by the weekend, it could be mainly dry. We'll lose the strong winds, but it's going to become much colder, and those cold conditions will extend into the start of next week. Do they go on beyond that into the rest of next week? Come back for today's second video, and I'll have much more on that. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.